We didn't see Dylan out there today. Just wondering how he's doing.
Yeah, he's doing good. A little extra day of treatment. Needed some extra treatment on some things. So, but yeah, he should be good to go for Saturday.
Is there any area that he got injured in on
No,
Saturday?
no, it's just no specific deal. Just needed a day of treatment. So we decided to do that, and he'll be out there tomorrow.
How does that change your practice preparation when you have one less day for your starting quarterback?
He's had a lot of reps.
Okay.
I mean, he has. He's had a lot of reps. He studies film. He knows how to study film. Yeah, it's one less day of preparation. That's true. Action-wise, physically for Michigan State, who's a very, very good team. But we felt like in the best interest of the team, it was best that he got treatment today.
Coach, Michigan State, prime time, NBC, with the ACC, the revenue distribution, TV ratings matter
Eyeballs.
even more now.
Yeah.
So, how much does that factor as far as putting a good product on the field Saturday night?
Yeah, no, it's big, Mac. I think you're exactly right. We got to show up. We got to play well. I think we got off to a good start today. We're excited about the opportunity. I coached in the Big Ten. I know what those stadiums are like. To be able to go on the road and have the opportunity to play a team like Michigan State, led by a great head coach in Jonathan Smith, and a really, really tough physical football team. It's going to be a matchup of two physical teams, I believe, well-coached teams, but a great opportunity for us to be on national TV, on NBC. I know, like, Todd Blackledge is doing the game, a legend in the game. Boston fans are familiar with Catherine Tappan. She'll be doing the game. So, we're excited about that, and great opportunity for BC.
Coach, two different teams, obviously, from last year, but is there anything you can take from that game at all?
Oh, yeah. I mean, same coaching staffs. Yeah, it was weather too. Remember, it was pouring rain, so that I don't think it's going to be pouring rain on Saturday night. That had a factor in last year's game. But yeah, you definitely watch it. You see what's going on schematically, compare it to what's happening this year. They've only played one game. We've only played one game. So you got to watch it though. You watch everything, Kevin. You know what I mean? You kind of go back and you watch. I mean, we watch stuff from Oregon State, and we're just film junkies, so we watch it all.
You mentioned the special teams after Saturday. What else can you say about the reports?
I think we're punting the ball better. I thought Luka did a really good job of kicking the ball. I thought Andy did a nice job when he went in there. I thought we snapped the ball better. But that has to continue. That's just one game. I thought that for the most part, I think we averaged 10 or 11 yards per punt return, which was good. We had some smart plays on that with flybys, no penalties, which was good. And, I think our coverage units, the first kickoff coverage, we had the guy wrapped up inside the 8-yard line, and, he broke a tackle, and, Charlie tracked him down. But we got to make that play, so those units, hopefully will improve. But I thought overall it was good. But, again, it's just one game. It's one game. I saw a different or a good quote the other day. I don't know who said it. One of the head coaches out there said, the story has not been written after one game. You know what I mean? So we have to understand that, and we've got to take it one day at a time. We've got to have a good day tomorrow, and then another good day on Thursday, kind of one day at a time. That's the big thing.
Just wondering, quarterback Eden Childs was limited to, I think, under 250 yards last year by the team, 3 interceptions as well, and passed for only about 150 yards this past week. How do you guys plan on?
He's good, man. I don't know. Like I'm not big into stats. I watch the tape.
Yeah.
He's very good. He's a good passer. He's got a really good arm. He can throw the ball down the field. They take shots. We got to be ready for that. They run the football. I think their offensive line is very well coached. They have some really good receivers. Nick Marsh. They've got a good back who I think is very good, and I think Childs does a great job. I mean, if you let him run around, if you let him take the game over, it'll be a long night for us. So we've got to do a great job of understanding, just doing the best we can to contain him, which is hard to do, but we're going to do the best we can.
Just from what you watched, do you see him as kind of a pure dual threat?
Oh yeah, no doubt. Yeah, no, he can throw and he can run. He's very athletic, and he can throw. He can rip. He throws. When you watch the tape, he'll throw the 20-yard comeback to the field from the left hash out to the right hash, or right hash out to the right sideline, or right hash out to the left sideline. I mean, he's got a cannon for an arm. He throws a beautiful deep ball. Yeah, he's a really good player.
Can you comment on their defense? I was looking at their 999 stats, but 12 tackles for a loss, 4 sacks, a safety.
Yeah.
Are they just a very aggressive defense?
Yeah, they do a great job. They're tough. They're one of the best defenses we'll face all year.
Okay.
very good up front, very well coached, aggressive. They have a different third down game plan every week. You can't really base it on anything. You just do the best you can to study the tape, get your team prepared, because you're going to see something different on third down on Saturday. I think they just do a great job. I give a lot of credit to their defensive staff. I think they're one of the better coach teams that we play.
Coach, you were able to turn the ball over last year. How big is the turnover margin going to be in this game?
It's always huge. I think early in the season it comes down to ball security, your ability to take care of the ball, your ability to take the ball away. It comes down to tackling. I think tackling is huge. You know, if you look at these games, I thought we tackled pretty decently as the game went on. You know, Carter Davis had a big tackle. Omar Thornton had a big tackle. Bam Crouch had probably 15 tackles. I think we have to tackle well. They tackle very well, Michigan State. I think when you look at these games around the country, sometimes it came down to those two things. The ability to take care of the ball or lack thereof, and then tackling. A lot of missed tackles, like, you know, last night in that game last night, a lot of missed tackles. You know what I mean? So we have to tackle well. I think that's big in this game. And then penalties, we got to keep that going. If we can come out of the game, you know, committing very few penalties, that'll be huge for us.
Coach, we saw Owen back out there today. How nice is it to have him back on the
Yeah.
field, but just emotionally too?
Yeah, awesome. Yeah. He's one of the leaders of the team. He may not be a captain, but he's definitely a leader. When he went down like that with that injury in training camp, that was a tough day. And what a tough kid, you know, coming back. Again, another great BC guy, you know, what BC's all about. Very, very tough. Doctors cleared him to play, and he can't wait to be back out there.
Jeremiah Franklin, a stabilizer as usual. What can you say about him?
Yeah, he's a very consistent player. He's the same guy every day. I love coaching that guy. You know what you're getting every day. He has a high standard for himself. He's a really good player. He's got a good future in football, and glad we got him. I wish we had him for longer, but he's a really good player.
Just after digesting some more of Dylan's play on Saturday, what did you like, what you saw, and what does he have to work on?
Yeah, I mean, look, we all got things to work on. I thought he threw the ball accurately. I thought he made good decisions for the most part. I think he took a couple sacks or close to sacks that he didn't have to take. He can check the ball down. The back's out there. He can check the ball down to the back. You know, he would be the first to tell you there's a lot of things he can do better. I think he, overall, though, he played, you know, well for his first, you know, that's the first time he's really played. Like I said last week, you know, he didn't really play at Alabama. I mean, he got into late in games that were 50-0. You know, so for the first time out, I thought that was a good showing.
Just take a couple more, guys.
After this day of rest, is he prepared to get back tomorrow and play on Saturday?
Yeah, it should be out there. Yeah, it should be out there tomorrow. You're going to keep asking, though, aren't you? You're not going to give up. But yeah, no, he'll be out there tomorrow. He should be out there tomorrow.
Just comment on Carter Davis, what
Yep.
his role in the secondary in getting that edge sack for you guys on Saturday.
Yeah, he had the sack. He had the big third down stop where he came out of the post and made that play out in the flat. Really good tackler. Played really well in this game last year. You know, we count on this guy, Carter, all those safeties, KP, Omar. We count on those guys. Those guys are really, really good players, and they need to play well for us Saturday night. Yep.
Coach, speaking of
Last one here, guys.
Speaking of last year's game, how beneficial is it, especially non-conference play, to go up against a team that you played literally less than a year ago, especially so early in the season?
Yeah, I mean, there is some benefit. You know, you at least you played them. The one thing that I think is, you know, obviously not the same as you're playing there now. And so it's going to be really loud. It's a night game. They have great fans. We have to be ready to handle the noise. We have to be very poised in the beginning of the game. You know, we got to be able to weather the storm. You know, they're going to come out ready to go. We need to come out ready to go and match that intensity. So you can look at all the things that happened in last year's game, but it's definitely a different year, and especially the fact that we're on the road now, night game, great opportunity. We should embrace it. We need to go out there and play with poise. Got anybody else?
Yeah, after last week's game, what are the main areas that you and the team are focused on improving in practice this week?
We got to run the ball better. You know, we have to run the ball better. We have to start the game better on defense. You know, we gave up too many plays where we missed tackles or weren't aligned right. Give Fordham credit; they did a good job, but we got to start the game better. And that includes, like I said, kickoff coverage, going down there. We got a chance to tackle a guy inside the 10-yard line. We got to make that tackle. We got to get the guy down. So we're working hard to improve in those things. And these guys work very hard. They really work hard to try to do the things that we're coaching them to do. So it's a fun group to coach.